Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Next English. I'm Molly.
And I'm Matt. Hello, Molly, and hello to everyone listening.
It's good to have you, Matt. Today, we're going to do something a little different and I think a lot of fun. We're going to do a vocabulary challenge.
A challenge? Like a quiz?
Yes, a small quiz. We have 15 useful English words. We're going to see how many of them we know.
That sounds like a great idea. It's a good way to learn some new words. So how is this going to work?
It's very simple. I'll say a word, and then I'll give you 3 choices for the meaning. Your job is to pick the best definition.
Okay, I'm ready. I'll do my best.
We'll start with 5 words that are medium difficulty, and then we'll work our way up to some more advanced ones. Are you ready for word number 1?
Let's find out.
Okay, Matt. Word number 1 is value. V-A-L-U-E. Does value mean A, hope, B, worth, or C, uncertainty?
Value. I think I know this one. If something has value, it means it is important or it has worth. So I will choose B, worth.
That's a great start. You're exactly right. The value of something is its worth. It means it's useful, important, or that it can be exchanged for money.
So a house has value, or an old coin might have value.
Yes, and here's a good example sentence. Cars tend to lose their value over time.
That makes sense. Their worth goes down. Okay, I'm 1 for 1. What's next?
Word number 2 is sustain. S-U-S-T-A-I-N. Does sustain mean A, to support, B, to weaken, or C, to finish?
To sustain something. I think this means to keep it going. So that would be A, to support.
You got it. To sustain something is to support it or keep it going, especially over a long period of time.
So if you're learning English, you need to sustain your effort. You can't just stop.
That's a very good example. And the one from the script is good too. Runners need to sustain their energy to finish a marathon.
Okay, I'm feeling good. What is word number 3?
Word number 3 is various. V-A-R-I-O-U-S. Does various mean A, different, B, the same, or C, confusing?
Various. This word makes me think of variety. A variety of things means many different types, so I will say A, different.
That's right again. Various means it includes several different types of things. For example, you can buy various kinds of food at a supermarket.
Like apples, bananas, and oranges. Various fruits.
That's clear. Okay, word number 4. Emphasize. E-M-P-H-A-S-I-Z-E. Does emphasize mean A, to highlight, B, to remove, or C, to diminish?
To emphasize. It feels like you're trying to make something more important, to show that it matters. So I will choose A, to highlight.
That's correct. To emphasize something means to give special importance or attention to it.
So as a teacher, I might emphasize a grammar rule that is very important.
Yes. For example, the teacher emphasized the need to study before the exam.
Good. Okay, last one for this section. I'm ready.
Word number 5 is typical. T-Y-P-I-C-A-L. Does typical mean A, ordinary, B, expensive, or C, complicated?
Typical. If something is typical, there's nothing special or unusual about it. It's just normal. So I will say A, ordinary.
And that is 5 out of 5. You're right. Typical means ordinary or normal. For example, it was a typical day. I got up, I went to work, I came home.
Same old, as we sometimes say. Okay, that was a good first round.
Part 2. The next 5 words. You did a great job on those. Now let's try some slightly tougher words. Are you ready for the next level?
I think so. Let's do it.
Okay. Word number 6 is blunt. B-L-U-N-T. Does blunt mean A, sharp, B, straightforward, or C, foolish?
Blunt. I know this word in 2 ways. A knife can be blunt, which means it's not sharp,
That's true.
but you can also describe a person as blunt. I think that means they are very direct when they speak. So I will choose B, straightforward.
That is a very good explanation, Matt. You're right. When we talk about a person, blunt means they speak in a very direct and straightforward way, even if the truth is a little difficult or might upset someone.
So they don't use polite, soft language. They just say what they think.
Exactly. For example, Catherine was blunt about her opinions, even if they upset others.
I have a friend who is very blunt. It can be a little surprising sometimes, but I always know she is being honest.
That's a good way to be. Okay, word number 7, consequence. C-O-N-S-E-Q-U-E-N-C-E. Does consequence mean A, a cause, B, a result, or C, ignorance?
The consequence of an action. That would be the result of the action. So B, a result.
Yes, that's right. A consequence is the result of an action, and it's often used to talk about a bad or negative result.
So if you don't study for a test, the consequence is that you might get a bad grade.
A good example. Or the consequence of skipping class was that John failed the course.
Okay, next one.
Okay, word number 8 is strain. S-T-R-A-I-N. Does strain mean A, to relax, B, to look down on, or C, to make a great effort?
Strain. This word makes me think of difficulty, like you're trying really hard to do something, or you're pushing your body or mind. So I will say C, to make a great effort.
That's it. To strain means to make a strong physical or mental effort, often to the point of difficulty.
Like when you try to lift something that is too heavy, you can strain a muscle in your back.
A very common and painful example. Jack strained his back while lifting those heavy boxes.
Ooh. Okay, on to number 9.
Word number 9 is authentic. A-U-T-H-E-N-T-I-C. Does authentic mean unoriginal, B, genuine, or C, serious?
Authentic. This word means something is real, not fake. It's the real thing. So the best choice is B, genuine.
You got it. Authentic means genuine or real, not a copy.
So you can have authentic Italian food made by an Italian chef, or an authentic painting from an artist, not a copy.
Exactly. Experts confirmed that the painting was authentic.
Okay, last one for this section. What is it?
Word number 10 is evolve. evolve. Does evolve mean A, to remain the same, B, to change gradually, or C, to fall apart?
To evolve. This word is about change and development, usually over a long time. So I'm going with B, to change gradually.
And that is another correct answer. To evolve means to change or develop over time, often from something simple to something more complex.
Like how telephones have evolved from the old spinning phones to the smartphones that we have today.
That's a great example. Since the 1980s, information technology has evolved rapidly.
Good work. 10 words down. I feel like my vocabulary is already getting stronger.
You're doing a great job, Matt. Now for the final 5 more advanced words. Are you ready for the final challenge?
Okay, let's see how I do. What's number 11?
The word is blithe. Blithe. Does blithe mean A, carefree and cheerful, B, serious and somber, or C, confident and experienced?
Blithe. I am not familiar with this one. It sounds like it could be cheerful. I'm going to take a guess and say A, carefree and cheerful.
That is a very good guess, and it is correct. But it has a very specific, slightly negative meaning. To be blithe is to be cheerful and unconcerned, but at a time when you probably should be concerned.
So it's like being cheerful in an ignorant or careless way.
Exactly. For example, Mary kept spending money blithely, even though her bank account was almost empty. She was happy and unconcerned when she should have been worried.
I see. That's a good word to know.
Word number 12, ambiguous. ambiguous. Does ambiguous mean A, identical, B, overworked, or C, open to more than one interpretation?
Ambiguous. I've heard this before. If something is ambiguous, it's not clear. Its meaning is uncertain. So that would be C, open to more than one interpretation.
That's exactly right. If something is ambiguous, it can be understood in more than one way. For example, the essay instructions were ambiguous, so Jennifer asked the teacher for more specific details.
That's a good example. You want instructions to be clear, not ambiguous.
Okay, number 13, facilitate. Facilitate. Does facilitate mean A, to make longer, B, to make easier, or C, to make stronger?
To facilitate. I think of the Spanish word fácil, which means easy. So I'm going to guess B, to make easier.
Your logic is very good, Matt. To facilitate something means to make it easier to do or to happen.
So a good teacher facilitates learning. They make it easier for the students to learn.
Yes. Or the new software will facilitate communication between team members.
Okay, 2 more to go. Let's finish strong.
Word number 14 is succinct. Succinct. Does succinct mean A, brief, B, vague, or C, condescending?
Succinct. This is a good word. I believe it means short and clear without extra words. So A, brief.
You've got it. Succinct means brief and clearly expressed. For example, her explanation was succinct and covered all the main points without unnecessary details.
It's a good goal for communication to be succinct.
It is. Okay, here it is. The final word. Number 15 is eschew. E-S-C-H-E-W. Does eschew mean A, to undo, B, to avoid, or C, to promote?
Eschew. Another new one for me. It sounds a bit like shoo, like you shoo away an animal. So maybe it means to avoid. I'll guess B, to avoid.
Matt, that is another great guess, and you are correct. To eschew something means to deliberately avoid or give it up.
Wow. So you could say you eschew junk food if you want to be healthy.
That's a perfect way to use it. Or, Zach decided to eschew social media so he could focus on preparing for medical school.